My biggest stock in my portfolio right now is no longer Amazon. I went into a little bit riskier BMNR, Bitmine Technologies. Basically, what it does is an Ethereum treasury company. So if you know MicroStrategy, which did it for Bitcoin, basically it's buying Ethereum. It's basically this company like, hey, we don't want to be a regular company. We're going to sell everything, all our assets, and we're going to start buying Ethereum. So they raised a bunch of capital with big names like Tom Lee, Kathy Woods, some BlackRock executives, a bunch of billionaires, and also backed by Peter Thiel, who was the CEO of PayPal and also long on Bitcoin way before everything else and stuff like that, who also backed bullish. Basically, how this works is after they finish raising capital, you may be thinking, well, how do they buy more Bitcoin? Because they obviously don't have a company to like make revenue, right? Well, basically, what they do is they what we call dilute shares. So let's say your share is worth $1, then well, then they'll split. Well, then they'll make your share worth not $1, 90 cents. And they'll take that 10 cents from your share and they'll spread it out to new shares. So you think that was bad because you dilute shares, but then they invest the money and they get back from the shares into back into Ethereum. And then Ethereum, basically, what the idea is, it's the same price as it was 5 years ago. Basically, in the use case is better now because for stablecoins, widespread adoption, the Genius Act, it's in 401ks. And stablecoins, like I said again, it's decentralized. It's slow. It's kind of slow, but with new technology, it's getting faster and faster and faster. Basically, like a decentralized and government-backed version of Solana, basically. And basically, one of the main reasons that this actually works is because we have to focus on the NAV. Basically, is a net asset value. So there's a lot of things you can look up on Twitter or YouTube. Basically, what it is that the NAV is basically the difference between the stock price and Ethereum. So if their stock is priced at $1.20 and they only own $1 worth for Ethereum, their NAV is 1.2. So basically, you just want to buy close to as NAV as possible. And so since we're long Ethereum, basically my personal strategy is not financial advice. That I'm going with whatever I want to allocate this. Say I want to put like $5,000 towards it. I'll just buy half of it now. I'll buy half of that now. So if I want to spend $5,000 on the stock, I'll spend $2,500 on this right now, since it's really volatile. And then if it starts dipping a little bit below the share price, I'll put money in over time. And if it takes a huge dip, I'll put the rest of my money in to average out my buys here. So this is very volatile. Tom Lee did come out and publicly say that BlackRock and him have done some data analysis over the years and said that average portfolio should have around 5 to 10% cryptocurrencies in it, and a younger portfolio should have around 20. Of course, you don't need to be that high, but if you are looking to get into a crypto allocation and you want to be in the more high risky, high reward play, this is what I'm personally doing. So search up the ticker BMNR. There's other companies, but this is the one I'm doing because it has a lot of momentum right now, and I think it has really quality management.